So, I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear people, friends, and family. I hope you are feeling fantastic in the year 2025. I wish you the best. Now, let's start this, and God bless you, wherever you are. I don't want to forget about that. I don't forget anyway. At the end of a video, I say it if I forget. It's always good to say that. Now, there's a player I have to talk about. I came up here for that player, and that player is Chalobah. I did a review yesterday. I did speak about him, but not much. I did not pay attention to him. And I think I'm gonna end this video with Chalobah. So stick around, please don't go away. This is very important and we need to speak about this, right? We need to do that. But before I start that, subscribe to RFC, hit that notification bell so we can reach 10,000 subscribers. And right now I'm getting some good subscribers, fast, and that's good. Thank you very much. That means my voice is being heard. That means my voice, people are listening, and that's a very good thing to see when you see improvement after improvement. It's very, very good. Let's get into this first. Enzo Maresca, Romeo Lavia injury is worse than Enzo Fernandez. One, we don't know how long they are going to be out, but hopefully not long. Romeo Lavia injury, nobody say anything. What is the injury? We need to know. That's the one thing I was thinking yesterday. I was like, this guy, we don't know the cause of injury. When you go to the Chelsea website, it just says a knock. Enzo Fernandez, the same thing, knock. Knock, knock, knock. We don't know. What is this? The guy keep going in, out, in, out. He comes back, one game is out. It's not normal. It's like people who are doing medical stuff on him, like what it feels like they don't know what they're doing, because you can't have somebody one game and next day they're out. It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't have any words to say about that because it's very confusing, and at the same time you feel like it's betrayal because he's a good player and he's getting injured after one game and nobody's saying anything about the injury. The stuff online, when you check about Romeo Lavia injury, he just said a knock. A knock? Where? Where? We don't know. Anyway, maybe you know. Let me know down in the comment, right? Let's get down. Chelsea has no plans to sell Tosin, as he is an important player for Enzo Maresca, and player also happy at Chelsea. And there's a link to Brighton about Tosin, but looks like he's happy at Chelsea. As I said yesterday about Tosin is improving, and I'm loving that. As I said again, if you remember, if you watched the old video, I said he is reminding me about John Terry, defender, scoring goals. John Terry used to do that. John Terry is famous to do that in Chelsea jersey, and I'm loving that, absolutely loving it. So Tosin, yeah, he's getting my what is the word? It's getting my attention, and it's getting my vibes going up, that vibes, and I'm loving it. Very, very good. And it was good yesterday. It was solid. So Drewsbury, Enzo Maresca looks like he's loving the prayer, and I do support him on that, because yesterday he was good. It was not brilliant, but the midfield was good. The midfield was okay. We did not like that, emptiness. There was nothing like that, and excuse me, we did not miss Enzo Fernandez match. If you watched the game yesterday, it was very good for Drewsbury. And this is the type of players you keep, you don't sell. And there was a link, right? If you remember, there was a link about Canon Drewsbury to go back to Leicester City or to go back to another club. No, especially we have Casado and Enzo Fernandez playing overtime over and over again. This is a problem, because once these guys get injured, who's gonna come in? Who's gonna fill the spot? And that's where the problem is. This is why people are saying, call Ukachukwe, Lazy Ukachukwe or Andre Santos. I think we need to call those guys, both of them, right? But again, when you see the situation, how many players we have so many players in that, on Chelsea, of course. But in the midfield, I feel like there's not much, help, because as I said, Enzo and Casado, if they get injury, it's going to be a mess. Absolutely a mess, especially Casado, because Casado is a very, very good player. So you don't want a player like Casado to get injured and then you don't have option to replace him. Yeah, I'm just saying. So Drew Berryhill, fantastic performance yesterday, fabulous, and I love it very, very much. Now, Garnacho's story is not ending. Check out this. Garnacho is a top target for Chelsea, and that came from from Bishop Emmanuel, right? And Chelsea Dodgers retweeted, of course. Garnacho is a top target for Chelsea. Is among 3 to 4 options they have for the wing position. They will have fresh contact with Man United in the next few days, as will Napoli. I've seen so many Chelsea fans like, Napoli, come save us, please. Come save us. We don't want Garnacho. This is my opinion on Garnacho. I think I said it 4 or 5 days ago, if you forgot, but hear me out. Garnacho for me is not a bad player. Not at all. Not at all. I love the player. I do. And I'm not even bluffing, I'm not joking. I do love the player as a player. I think he's good. Not brilliant, I think he's good, and I think he can help Chelsea. But the other thing here, we don't need him. We don't need Garnacho. We have so many wingers, we have so many options, and we just don't need him. It's simple as that. We don't. So this is Chelsea. This is just them making money, them looking at this deal and thinking, maybe we can, if we buy him and he play a little games here and there, and then we can sell him for a little bit of money. We can make a little bit profit. This is what Chelsea are doing. This is just money. Business people, we know, and I think everybody know, and you can't fool us. That's all. You can't fool me. You can fool others. That's where I think I ended about Garnacho, because I did talk about him a lot last week. Now, check out this again. No contact taking place between Chelsea and Juventus for Dusan Vlahovic despite bloody hell. Despite links in UK is not a name on Chelsea list now. So Dusan Vlahovic is not a name on the Chelsea list, and this is the Juventus striker. When I saw this, I was like, oh, bloody boy, man, we need a striker. Now it's not the name on the Chelsea list. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh man, January we need a striker. We don't just have to, we need a striker, and we don't just sit down and keep quiet, for me. And if we do that, we will suffer. Right now we are hanging on top 4. We are hanging on, we're about to fall down, hanging on. We need somebody to put the ball in the net. Yesterday was clear. It was clear yesterday. Jackson, the ball control, this guy, the ball control, and yesterday he just had the worst game of his life. He could not penetrate, or he could not run, and boy, the ball control was terrible. We need a striker. I know it's a song I'm saying, right? It's a song. We need a striker. It's okay. You can hear it over and over again. What we're trying to do, we're trying to send a message. Send a message. Hopefully one of the Chelsea IREC sees this. Maybe they can be serious about it. Maybe they can talk to the people out there, upstairs in the office. Do something. Come on, guys. do not just sit drinking juice like I'm doing. I deserve a juice, right? I do deserve a juice because I'm not in the Chelsea business stuff. I'm a YouTuber talking about the team I support and talking about football, right? This is something I enjoy. So, I support this club, do something, and we support them sometimes, when we go there, we take a Chelsea tour and we pay a lot of money. That's all. That's the thing I can do. And I almost bought a ticket, but the game was postponed when I was in UK. The game was postponed. It's supposed to play on Saturday, but it was postponed to Sunday. So, and I was going to Scotland. I didn't buy a ticket. So, that's the only thing. But come on, guys, do something. Do something. To end the video, this is where I come to Chalobah. Let me sit properly. Yeah. Chalobah, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, or I will say my young brother, right? Welcome back, my young brother. And look, you did well yesterday, and we've been missing a hard-working man. We've been missing a husband in the team, not a wife, a husband. And that's not to insult women. I'm not insulting women. It's just the strength of a man and the strength of a woman is two different things, right? It's just two different. This is what God made, man and women, two different. A man to love a woman to submit to a man. And that's what it is, and that's what the Bible says. But I'm not going in that way. I'm saying, Trevor Chalobah, welcome home. Yesterday, my friend, I forgot to mention you in my preview. And if you are watching this, if you come across this video, man, we love you, man. We love you. As Chelsea fans, we love you. And yesterday just shows how a piece of you was missing that team. And we were looking for that piece for a long time. We had the piece. We had it in our hands, but we could not see. We had our ear, but we could not hear. We had our mouth to talk, to say, come, don't go away, but we could not talk. It's a sad thing anybody can do. It's really a sad thing anybody can do. And it happens in life. When you have good things, people don't see it. But when you leave, that's what people see. But like, oh, we missed that guy. He was good, man. Look, now we're suffering. Because that's what it is. People don't see. People can talk. People can shout at you. People can just don't want you. But as soon as you leave, they start suffering. And this is what happened to Chelsea. Chalobah left, went to Crystal Palace, but on loan. Thank God. Thank God he was on loan. Imagine if we sold him to Crystal Palace. Right now we'll be suffering. Right now, and I don't think we'll be winning these Wolves games. We won the game because of Trevor Chalobah. Solid performance. Outstanding performance. Man of the match. Trevor Chalobah. Man of the match. You can put your hands up. You can put your hands down. You can say whatever you want. Man of the match. Leadership is showing. For me, he showed the leadership there. And he was the best defender in all the defenders at Chelsea Football Club. Trevor Chalobah is the best defender. So now when you talk about taking over leadership, especially the defender, Chalobah is there. Tosin is there too. Good partnership. Trevor Chalobah, he deserves to be at Chelsea. Trevor Chalobah, he deserves to stay here forever without being sold next season, because we're hearing he's going to be sold next season. Trash news, garbage news I don't want to hear, And of course, this football club, they're about that. They're about making money, They're looking at Trevor Chalobah and he's doing well. And I think he's going to have a fantastic season, and that's where they're feeling good about it. He's going to get sold because he's a carbon player. And carbon player produce profits. They will sell because that's what they do, right? They sold Gallagher because that's what they wanted, to make money. But I'm saying this, if you have 5 cents in your head, Chelsea people, do not sell Chalobah. The guy loves the club. The guy, you treated him so bad last season. You took off his name. He did not have any name on the back. And on top of that, you send him to train with horrible under 20, something like that. He went to train with her there. He did not say anything. He did not complain. The only thing he said, thank the Lord, Jehovah's son. That's the only thing he said on his shirts. And if you go to his Twitter account, that's the only thing he does. It's just to keep quiet and working on his football career. What a man. What a few people can do that, you know. Some people, they have loud mouth, they can speak and they can get themselves into trouble. But Chalobah is not like that, you know. I don't know him live, like real life, but you can tell people. When you look at somebody, you can tell what they are and what type of behavior they have. You can tell, you know. Facial experiment, I can do that. I'm good on that stuff, very good. So keeping Chalobah at this football club, I think it will be a best decision ever. I'll say this, just for me. If Chelsea keeps Chalobah at this football club and decide not to sell him, I will not be upset on the credit. I'll be like, okay, for me, I'll be fine. If we end up playing Europa League, we miss the Champions League and Chalobah stays, I'll be fine. I know the aim is the Champions League, don't get me wrong. I know we are chasing for the Champions League spot. But as I said, when Enzo Maresca took over this Chelsea team, I said, I'm not going to put pressure on Enzo Maresca, and if we finish in Europa League, I'm not going to be upset because this is his first season and we did not expect Chelsea to be in this position. For me, other people, yes, they're demanding so much higher. I'm demanding so much higher, but I'm looking at the situation and I'm looking at Enzo Maresca, where he's coming from. He's coming from the Championship. You have to remember that. He's not a Thomas Tuchel manager type. He's not Pep Guardiola type manager. Of course, he came from Pep Guardiola. He was learning from the master of tactic, right? But you have to give him time. You have to give him time. Next season, yes, that's when I'll start saying stuff. But Chalobah is the key in this Chelsea team. Chalobah is the key. You can see how the guy he was defending yesterday, absolutely outstanding, as I said. So if you keep him, you are doing good. You are doing me a favor. Thank you very much. And I will see you soon. Guys, let me know down in the comment about Garnacho news. What do you think? Do you want Garnacho news? I think for me it's lavish. And it's a crime for them to do this. It's really a crime. He's a top target. Are you kidding me? He's a top target. We don't... How many times I'm saying about this? We don't need a winger. I hope I was hearing a striker. Okay, Dusan Vlahovic is the top striker, top target for Chelsea this January, and the negotiations are getting closer and closer. I want to hear that for a striker position because that's where we're lacking. That's where we're lacking. You know, we will be in a different position if we had a striker who can put the ball in the net. We will be in a different position right now. We will be on top of the table because Liverpool drop points, and if we won all those games and this one yesterday, this is Wolves will be 6 wins in a row, and imagine where we'll be, as I said, on top of the table, you know, go and getting closer to the Premier League title. But right now Liverpool is getting closer to the Premier League title, and Liverpool are running the show and nobody's competing them. That's what Liverpool is doing right now, you know, and for that I'm happy because I don't want Arsenal to get closer to the Premier League title. And this is where I end the video. I will see you soon. 10,000 subscribers this year. Come on guys, do it. You do it, and thank you very much. I will see you soon. God bless.